6:41 here on Monday morning. We interrupt this conversation about Meghan and Harry's interview.
Oh, yeah. We're still talking tea.
I know. The whole break we're talking about it, Monica. Good morning to you. How you doing today?
I am doing good, and I think it's a great time to talk about getting away, because that interview, woo, today on Mondays with Monica. Thank you so much, John. We are talking about spring break travel during COVID and how to stay safe, but you can still have fun doing it. Allegiant Air's Executive Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer. Did I do the British accent? Scott D'Angelo? I don't know. That interview got on my nerves, but I'm so glad we're talking to you today. Good morning to you. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and hey, it sounds good to hear it that way, so keep going with that accent.
Well, thank you. Hey, so Scott, you know, everybody's talking about spring break, and that is very cool, but we have to keep in mind we're still dealing with the pandemic. So when you travel, you got to travel safely. I've always liked your airline because, one, it's affordable. Everybody knows who you are. But you're more than just the airline, and that's the part that I really love. Talk about some of your offerings when it comes to the Las Vegas community in particular.
Yeah, you bet. So let's start with the first one. A lot of people still don't know that we are based here. We're headquartered here in Las Vegas. We have more than 1,500 employees that call Southern Nevada home, and each year they help bring $3 billion to our Nevada state economy. So there's that. But just like you said, we're more than just an airline. We're best known for low fares on nonstop flights, but we also make it easy to get great deals on rental cars, hotels, and soon to be even vacation rentals. And that's not just if you're traveling away. Even for locals here, you can get great deals on staycations at our beautiful properties here in town. At the end of the day, our goal is for Allegiant.com to be your one-stop shop for leisure travel, whether it's in the air or on the ground.
And you know what? I'm so glad you said car rentals and the other things that you named, because my next question was going to be, you know, we all hear about low-cost airlines, okay? Let's just be honest about that. But I was going to ask you what sets you apart, but you guys are doing a lot of extra stuff now.
Absolutely. And what also sets us apart is why we started Allegiant in the first place. And that was to provide access to travel for those that might not be able to, either because the price was too high or because of where they live. So we're different in a lot of ways. Number one, in many markets, we're the only airline that serves them and can bring them to world-class destinations like Las Vegas. All of our flights are nonstop, so you're never connecting through a congested hub. Our base airfares, like you said, are low, and you pay for just those things that you want or need. But maybe most importantly, from kind of a marketing point of view, is we don't sell through the quote-unquote middlemen. You have to come directly to Allegiant.com.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we are 100% leisure travel, and we embrace that role. We know the most important and exciting part of your leisure travel experience is the people and the places once you get there. So as a result, we're focused on getting you there as safely, as fastly, and as cheaply as we can.
And, you know, there are a lot of other things I want to talk to you about, Scott, but I know that the thing that's top of mind for a lot of people is the pandemic. How the heck are you going to keep us safe in the air? Love your commercials, keeping us safe in the air and on the ground. How are you going to do that when you have so many people still not wearing the mask, just not following the rules?
Yeah, so the good news is the airline industry overall, but specifically here at Allegiant, where we've coined it going the distance for health and safety, we were the first to provide each and every passenger with a health and safety kit long before masks were even mandatory. There are a ton of protocols throughout the travel experience when you're checking in. Certainly the things we're doing to prep the plane and all during the flight. And just really kudos to the women and men of Allegiant, those that are maintaining and flying our planes, and of course those that are tending to passengers, whether it's at the stations or in flight. All of that information is available at Allegiant.com. I'll tell you one other thing, though. In addition to the health and safety precautions, we're hearing a lot from customers who we've all been educated a lot in this last year, and they feel responsible enough to travel, but they're asking, what's open? What can I do? So we're working really closely with great destinations like here in Las Vegas to make sure that our customers know what's all available, because a lot of them are ready to go.
Absolutely. And hey, kudos to you for the name on the stadium, you know, where the Raiders play. We love it.
Absolutely. Well, let's start. The Raiders were a big part of that. You know, I can't stress enough to folks I talk to, how committed the Raiders organization is to the Las Vegas community in Southern Nevada. I mean, Mark Davis is a fan of all teams. He now owns not just one, but two professional sports teams. And it was important, as they put a name on this stadium, that it was a local Las Vegas company that supported jobs here, that supported economic growth here. So they're a big part of it. We, of course, were very interested in it because, like I said, you have to come to Allegiant.com. And what better way to get your name out there than a historic venue, part of the world's most iconic skyline. It's like, I mean, let's not overthink this one. It was a great opportunity for us.
Yeah, Scott, I got to go, but thank you so much. This was a thrill chatting with you. And, hey, maybe we'll be booking really soon.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you on board, Monica. Take good care.
All right, you too. And don't forget, folks, hey, catch my MOJ Show Facebook Live tonight at 7 p.m.